Hello, hi guys. I just wanted to take a second or probably about 5 minutes actually, to make a video about what I go through day to day with undiagnosed back pain. Today I've actually taken a day off work just because mentally it's become a little bit too much. And yeah, it just becomes a point where you just think, I cannot take any more. When you've tried a lot of painkillers, loads of different painkillers, you're seeing many different people and you seem to be getting nowhere. So I wanted to take this time to make this video for the people that have been with me kind of on my journey from the beginning. You know, both like, honestly, my real life, you are in my real life, but just people that are like close to me, or maybe my family, they live a little bit further away, they don't see the kind of day to day, how it affects me, and you know, the changes I have to make in my life to accommodate, you know, this pain and what's going on. And if you're new to this journey, I will explain right from the beginning. So last year about this time I started to get a niggle of little back pain. Always had a slight hip issue, but it's never anything that would cause me to go to the doctor to investigate. October, it was full on back and hip pain daily. Like, I don't really know why I'm sitting like this because it's really not helping things. So yeah, I then started going to the doctors to investigate fully, you know, what the hell's going on. Initially I started going to my chiropractor thinking it would be a quick fix, maybe I'm just out of alignment. That didn't work. After about 5 sessions I kind of gave up with that. Went to a physio in December. I'm still seeing them. They think it's a trapped nerve L4, L5 in my lower back that is really, you know, causing this hip and kind of into my quad pain and into my knee. I've been back and forwards to the doctors probably about 5 times in the last month alone to trial different painkillers. Some haven't really agreed with me, or some just haven't worked at all. And now, well, I got referred to the hospital to the back specialist. I had an MRI scan, didn't really show anything. They then referred me to the lower limb specialist, had an x-ray. They thought it might be hip impingement. Not really sure on that because I haven't got any of the classic symptoms of that. So they have referred me to the orthopaedic surgeon anyway. It could take up to 8 weeks to see them, and that's just to see them. That's not to get any kind of treatment at all. That's just to get an appointment and a consultation. So to actually have, you know, any treatment could be minimum of 2 to 3 months away, which is pretty depressing when you're in pain every day. Which is why I'm still seeing the physio and still having manual therapy to try and release anything that's going on in my back. Now that's not working. Luckily they're giving me free treatment at the moment. I paid for about 10 sessions with them, and it wasn't getting any better, so they've decided to give me some free treatment to try and, you know, get me better, which is really, I'm really thankful and very lucky for that. But I'm not convinced that that is what is going on. Now I've done a lot of research and I think it's something to do with my SI joints locking up, because when I bend back and bend to that side, there's a point which is like just right here. It's really hard to see, but it's right here, and that is exactly where my SI joint is. So you know the dimples on your back, that's your SI joint. So I'm actually seeing a specialist tomorrow to get a second opinion, and it's not cheap. It's cost me 50 quid just for the first consultation. That's without any treatment. But they do specialise, sorry my boobs are hanging they do specialise in kind of hip and lower back pain. So I'm hoping, I'm not going to tell them what I think it is, I'm just going to ask for them to have a look and tell them my symptoms and stuff like that and see what they think. But I found, after a lot of research online, I found a page that kind of tells you ways of coping with SI joint pain and doing like manual release therapies yourself, and that's just working on tight muscles and stuff like that. So I'm going to spend about an hour doing that in a bit, put some slow music on and start doing that. A question that I often get is, why on earth do you still go to the gym if you've got this back pain? So I have a predominantly sedentary job. I sit down all day. I get up as often as I can to make a cup of tea, go to the loo and all of those things. But to be sat down all day, like 9 hours at a desk, feels like 9 days. Honestly, it is such intense pain. I have a hot water bottle on it all day. I'm taking painkillers throughout the day that often make me really drowsy. And it's really hard when you have such an intense job to feel like you have to be on the ball and really be present, when all I'm just thinking about is how much pain I'm in. Some days I get really overwhelmed at what this means for my future. Am I still going to be able to keep my job? Do I have to change jobs? Do I have to change career? And that really messes with your mind as well. So anyway, back to the original question of why do I still continue to go to the gym? Well, for me, movement makes everything better. I start every single gym session with at least 20 to 25 minutes of just stretching, and that's really slow and steady stretching, then building up to more of like a mobility. So like if I was going to do squats, which I don't really do at the moment, but if I was going to do that, then I'd maybe do some walking lunges to kind of really build up to getting to the squats movement exercise. So depending on the types of exercise I'm doing, I will kind of do more mobility stretches to enable my body to be ready to do those kind of more intense exercises. The main reason I go is because, one, it's me time. I love going to the gym and not thinking about anything else. When I'm there, I don't really think about the pain because I'm generally not in that much pain. I might be in a little bit, but it does really ease it. And I just find it as a real escape. Not so much lately, but in the last few months I found that after working out I'm pain free for a couple of hours, and when I get in the bath after the gym, actually the bath is the only place that I don't actually feel any pain whatsoever. I don't know if it's the heat and just like the weightlessness, I guess, that really helps it, but so I go to the gym for those reasons. I go for an escape. It's medication-free pain relief, and it just really helps me mentally when I'm really struggling. Like if I spend all day thinking, I can't do this anymore, I then go to the gym and it kind of picks me up a little bit, and that's why I work out 4 to 5 times a week. Now, when I woke up this morning and I said to Rich, I'm not going to work, and I said I am going to the gym at some point today though, he said, well, you can't really not go to work and still go to the gym. That's a bit, it's a bit naughty not to go into work but go to the gym. And okay, people may think that, but it's like if you were sick and you had the flu and you'd had it for a few weeks and you're thinking, I really need to get better now, then you should go to the doctors. But most people will be like, well, don't go to the doctors because you will get better. It's like, that's my reasoning for going to the gym, because I know that I need to go, and if I don't, ultimately tonight I will feel so much worse. And it's not for me about building bigger muscles or losing weight. It's about keeping healthy both physically and mentally. And it's hard to explain to someone that isn't in that kind of pain and doesn't benefit in that way from going to the gym. Rich just thinks that I should probably be sat at home with my feet up, relaxing, when actually for any type of back pain, most of the time, that's the worst thing you can do. So, yeah, I just know that keeping active is the best thing for me, but not pushing it. Like, I don't lift weights and stuff like that because I know that that's going to cause more harm than good. Even though I really miss that actually at the moment. But saying that, I still am making progress in the gym, and I'm able to at least maintain a level of fitness or maintain a level of body fat or whatever. I don't really keep track of my weight because quite honestly, I've stayed the same weight for a year, but I know my body type has changed drastically, so that just tells you everything. Just don't worry about the scale. So yeah, today I'm taking a bit of a mental health day. I'm going to be spending an hour just relaxing, you know, stretching and warming up for the gym. I'm going to head to the gym and then maybe do a little bit more, you know, stretching later. And then tomorrow I do have my second opinion appointment tomorrow morning. So I'm really hoping that, yeah, they can help, because no one has given me answers so far. And that's the most frustrating thing, is that A, no one's really told me what the hell is wrong with me. B, I get conflicting advice. Don't work out, do work out. Don't stretch too much, do stretch. Don't take pain relief because it will just be masking the issue. Do take it because you need to be able to get throughout, you know, you need to survive the day. And at the end of the day, I just want to rip my hair out through frustration, because I'm like, if all these professionals are telling me something different, what do you do next? So, yeah, it's a difficult one. And it's been really hard in my career, because I know that I'm in a really good place, yet I feel like I'm not really giving my full potential. But alternatively, I really have an interest in health and well-being, and I'd love to become a PT and kind of do the whole nutrition side as well. That really interests me, and I really love helping people, and I want people to feel as good as I feel in that respect, not necessarily eating or doing the same kind of workout as me, but just finding the right movement for you and adapting that to your lifestyle to make you happy and the happiest version of you that you can be. And that's how I really feel. I feel so much more confident and comfortable within myself. Yeah, I'm in a really good place. Obviously not with this pain, but generally speaking I am. And this is really annoying, by the way. I need to sit on my hands. So yeah, I will leave it there for now. If you have any questions, or you want me to answer anything specifically through this whole journey that I've been on, or how I motivate myself to get to the gym when I'm in so much pain, or I've had a bad day, please let me know, and I will I don't know, film another video maybe, or answer your questions. Just, yeah, let me know. Okay, bye.